Cartoning meets case packing, seamless sync. There's something magical when automation just flows. Watch as the cartoning and case packing systems merge into one rhythmic, synchronized operation. No manual handoffs, no downtime, just pure factory harmony. Boxes glide across the belt, products slide into place, and the mechanical ballet unfolds in perfect time. The machinery doesn't just pack, it thinks, aligns, adjusts, and finishes the job in one elegant move. OS 600T, bark stripping beast. Logs get a clean slate with the OS 600T, a machine built for bark stripping precision. Small logs rotate under heavy-duty blades, shedding their rough exterior in seconds. This isn't just prep work, it's the beginning of a transformation. Whether destined for chips or steaks, the logs emerge fresh and uniform. Smooth surfaces, consistent textures, and zero waste. Reliable lacing pass, the final touch in stator prep. When stators are prepped, it's not over until the lacing is perfect. That final pass isn't flashy, but it's essential. Each wire weaves into place with unwavering rhythm. Precision motors drive the movement, while tension controls ensure a tight, reliable wrap. The result? Durability, locked into every loop. HDPE blow molding, bottles born from heat and pressure. Bottles begin their lives as pellets, fed into the fiery belly of the 75 screw extruder. Heated, melted, and shaped with intense pressure, the plastic becomes molten art. As it enters the blow mold unit, air does the sculpting. Watch the hollow forms expand into sturdy HDPE bottles. Clean lines, flawless shapes, and every curve inspected for perfection. It's not just bottle making, it's plastic choreography. Turn mill mastery, a surface finish so smooth it reflects. When metal meets mastery, you get surfaces this smooth. Turn mill machines don't just cut, they caress. Every motion is deliberate, every angle accounted for. The oscillating cutters glide over dense materials, removing millimeters with surgical accuracy. The outcome? A surface so clean, it looks like it's been polished by water. That finish is the difference between basic and brilliant. CNC on dense foam, a cut above. Dense foam isn't easy to tame, but this oscillating CNC setup makes it look effortless. The blade moves with controlled vibration, slicing without tearing. The result? Clean cuts, sharp edges, and no mess. The whole process is whisper quiet and deeply satisfying to watch. It's not just about precision, it's about respecting the material. Manual WPP sewing, steady hands, smooth flow. Manual doesn't mean outdated. The WPP sewing station operates at 35 beats per minute, a rhythm that's both human and mechanical. Hand-fed with care, the machine responds with seamless stitching. It's a beautiful dance of fabric and needle, showing how even in the age of automation, skilled hands still matter. First-run diagnostics, reading the machine's mind. That very first production run, it tells everything. Watch closely. The feet move, the head shifts. Each movement is feedback, a message. It's how operators know the machine's dialed in. Every twitch is intentional. The alignment, the pressure, the resistance. It's all part of the language of machinery. Miss it, and you miss the truth. Wire folding plus labeling, a smooth duo. Combining wire folding with labeling? That's efficiency at its finest. As wires take shape, the label applicator moves in with split-second timing. There's no delay, no overlap, just one smooth process. Fold, press, label, repeat. It's the type of automation that feels like a single machine doing the work of two, always in sync, never offbeat. Zeman roll forming line. High volume, high precision. Profile production goes into beast mode with Zeman's roll forming line. Sheets of metal transform into intricate shapes, all while moving at lightning speed. Rollers adjust on the fly, keeping tolerances tight. The line doesn't pause, even as it shapes hundreds of parts per minute. It's continuous, calculated, and engineered to perfection. Barista bots, robotic latte art. Coffee culture meets robotics. Picture this: a robotic arm swirling steamed milk into espresso with the grace of a seasoned barista. Hearts, leaves, swans, all created without a single human hand. The process is mesmerizing. The outcome: cafe quality latte art. It's where precision meets flavor. Wire bending with Drahtagger, clean curves, solid strength. Bending wire up to 12 millimeters thick is no small feat, but Drahtagger's EDB2D-12 handles it with confidence. Whether it's 2D shapes or intricate curves, the machine doesn't miss. Bends are tight, clean, and consistent. It's like watching a metal ribbon dancer. Full control, zero slack. The wire feeds in smooth and steady, no jerks, no tension breaks. Precision rollers guide it with a gentle grip, almost like they know the wire personally. Every twist is calculated in milliseconds, and you can see the programming unfold in real time. The arm swings with mechanical grace, looping, folding, shaping, never overshooting. There's zero hesitation between motions, just continuous flow. Watching it bend symmetrical shapes back to back feels like a geometric magic trick. Even complex spirals take shape as easily as straight lines. The wire never kinks or resists. It submits smoothly, willingly. Each bend lands at the exact same angle, no adjustments needed. Sensors track every degree, feeding data back in a constant loop. It's a closed circuit of perfection. The sound of metal shaping into form is like a rhythmic tap dance, fast, focused, and strangely relaxing. This isn't brute force, it's finesse under pressure. The tooling swaps in and out automatically, ensuring every bend matches its design. No downtime, no recalibration. It's fast enough for industrial use, but precise enough for sculpture. Even as the wire thickness varies, the machine doesn't falter. It compensates in real time, pressure shifting to match resistance. There's a kind of trust watching it work, trust that it'll never miss a mark. The finished forms drop into bins like metal origami, neatly stacked, ready to go. You can practically see the efficiency in motion. For every shape made, there's a promise of consistency, of strength, of repeatable brilliance. It's industrial ballet with a backbone of steel. This is bending not just done right, it's done beautifully. Spring indexing, C2 coil quality that holds up. Spring making isn't just about twisting wire, it's about control. The C2 spring index of 3+ means every coil keeps its shape, bounce, and strength. As the wire winds, you can almost hear the machine checking itself, measuring length, tension, and angle with microscopic precision. It's a symphony of tension and release. Spiral coil making. Twin wire. Double the output. Mesh conveyor belts get their backbone from spiral coils. This twin wire design speeds up production without compromising integrity. The wires twist together, forming perfect loops that snap into shape. The efficiency is stunning, but the uniformity? That's what makes this machine stand out. Tube polishing. From steel to shine. There's a special kind of satisfaction in watching a dull metal tube become a mirrored cylinder. The tube polishing machine uses a series of rotating brushes and abrasive belts to remove imperfections, bringing out a shine that looks almost liquid. Each pass enhances the luster until the final result gleams like chrome. Continuous punching, washers without a pause. Long strips of metal go in, and punched washers emerge in a smooth, uninterrupted stream. This system doesn't stop to breathe. Each punch lands with surgical force, creating clean, consistent discs. There's no jitter, no misalignments, just one perfect punch after another. Rhino hammer, compressed air, instant ejection. Cut parts can stick. That's where the Rhino hammer steps in. Using bursts of compressed air and rapid vibration, it shakes loose even the most stubborn cutouts. It's loud, powerful, and incredibly effective. Watching parts pop free is oddly thrilling, like confetti made from steel. Daco 1300, log cutting with triple grip precision. High-speed log cutting requires grip. The Daco 1300 uses 3 grippers to hold logs steady as the blades slice through with alarming speed. There's no wobble, no hesitation, just wood meeting steel and parting cleanly. It's the kind of operation that makes you appreciate stability under pressure. EWD Paul sawmill. Precision meets flexibility. This sawmill doesn't just cut, it adapts. Configurations change mid-run. Processing times remain razor sharp. Boards emerge clean, straight, and ready for use. Whether it's thick planks or thin slices, this system handles it with calm efficiency. The blades adjust like clockwork, switching angles without a pause in production. Sensors scan each log in real time, determining optimal cuts for maximum yield. There's no guesswork, just data-driven precision. The feed rollers move with gentle force, guiding raw timber into position like a conveyor with a memory. You can see the control system making live decisions, length, width, orientation, all changing on the fly. Cuts land with a clean hum, not a roar. Chips fly, but never in chaos. Dust is captured immediately, keeping the line clean and breathable. The machine shifts from wide slabs to fine slices, as if it's changing lanes on an open road. You almost forget it's processing lumber. It feels more like it's composing music. Every board slides out with uniform thickness, no warping, no waste. The multi-blade saw unit synchronizes perfectly with the log's motion, reducing resistance and boosting output. Automation here doesn't feel mechanical. It feels intuitive. The log scanner detects internal faults and reroutes cuts around them, preserving integrity. Even knotty wood is handled with finesse. As planks stack automatically, they land aligned and squared, ready for drying or use. This is sawmilling without the sweat. All precision, no panic. Watching the side trimmers clip edges with millimeter control is mesmerizing. Nothing feels forced. Everything flows. Downtime is virtually non-existent. The sawmill retools itself between logs like it knows what's coming next. Complex grain patterns are no challenge. The cut respects the wood. It's the difference between chopping and crafting. This system doesn't just slice. It brings order to nature's raw form. In the end, what rolls out isn't just lumber. It's material refined with intelligence and care. From sand to glass, the heat of transformation. It all starts with raw materials: silica, soda ash, and limestone. Inside the furnace, temperatures soar. Sand melts, bubbles vanish, and the mixture becomes molten glass. Watching it flow like lava is hypnotic. Then it cools, hardens, and transforms into crystal-clear panels or bottles. A transformation so smooth, it looks unreal. CNC 642. A. Stainless steel sculptor. Stainless steel is unforgiving, but the CNC 642A handles it with grace. 5-axis motion means curves, cuts, and bends happen in a single setup. The tool paths are flawless. One smooth motion carves complex geometries into gleaming steel. It's a showcase of what precision truly looks like. The moment the spindle touches metal, there's no hesitation, just quiet confidence. Each movement flows into the next like a well-rehearsed routine. Edges aren't just shaped, they're sculpted. Complex patterns come to life without missing a single micron. You can almost see the calculations running live in every axis shift. The cutter glides through the steel as if it were butter, though you know the resistance is real. Sparks flicker and fade with grace. No chaos, just controlled brilliance. The steel doesn't shudder, it obeys. Depths are measured with pinpoint accuracy. Layers peeled away in perfect succession. Grooves appear where blank surfaces stood moments before. Even tight corners are handled like wide-open planes. No jerks, no hesitations, just flow. The coolant sprays like a misty shield, keeping heat in check and the finish smooth. You can tell the machine knows its boundaries and pushes them confidently. Watching the machine pivot from horizontal to vertical while cutting mid-pass is like witnessing an industrial pirouette. The control system predicts the next move before it's needed. Sensors whisper back and forth, ensuring every angle is honored. This isn't just machining, it's choreography. Tolerance is tighter than a strand of hair, achieved without a pause. Every second is a promise that the output will be as perfect as the plan. The sound of the cutter is steady, not screaming, a sign of mastery. Shavings fall like curled ribbons, beautiful in their uniformity. As the tool head lifts, it leaves behind a mirror-smooth finish that reflects both the lights and the legacy of great engineering. When it ends, you're left with something undeniable. This machine doesn't just work with stainless steel, It speaks its language. EM260 torque cutter. No-nonsense power. Slicing through 20-foot beams isn't casual work. The EM260 torque cutter does it without flinching. It grabs, spins, slices, and resets, all with torque so powerful it could pass for hydraulic. Each cut is clean, each reset immediate. This is industrial muscle in motion. Pittsburgh seam closer, locking metal with style. When two metal sheets need to come together, this machine doesn't just weld, it closes the seam with mechanical grace. The Pittsburgh seam closer crimps and locks in one pass, ensuring a clean, airtight join. It's fast, consistent, and strong, the kind of result that keeps air in and water out. Cotton bud manufacturing, a soft touch done fast, soft, precise, and lightning quick. This machine transforms cotton and sticks into perfectly shaped buds, ready for packaging. The rhythm is soothing. Cotton wraps, sticks align, and each bud lands in line like soldiers. No jams, no mess, just clean hygiene production on loop. The cotton is fluffed just enough to hold, but not too much to fray. Each rotation is timed to the millisecond. Watch the feeder arm glide like it's dancing, smooth, predictable, and always on point. The adhesive hits with pinpoint accuracy, never spilling, never wasting. The spindle turns and poof, the bud is born. There's a kind of poetry in how the machine folds and presses. Always gentle, never rushed. Even the way the buds are sorted onto the tray looks intentional, almost artistic. The sensors constantly check alignment, making tiny corrections invisible to the naked eye. You can almost hear the hum of a job well done. It's industrial calm, captured in a loop. The packaging arm doesn't slam, it slides. It knows how to handle delicate items at top speed. From blank stick to fully wrapped product, the process takes seconds, but the satisfaction lingers. There's something almost hypnotic about the spin-spin-wrap-repeat cycle. Everything lands exactly where it should, every single time. Even the waste is minimized, with cutoffs redirected and repurposed instantly. The guiding rails hold the buds like careful hands, never dropping one out of place. It's automation that respects the product. Nothing wobbles, nothing stalls. The sealing mechanism clicks closed with a sound that says, "Job done." The control panel glows softly, overseeing the whole ballet of motion. There's pride in every pass, even though it's just a machine. Watching it work feels like watching nature, precise, unflinching, and beautiful in its own way. Every cotton bud that exits the line is practically identical, as if cloned by a perfectionist. If precision had a heartbeat, this would be it. Machines like these are more than just metal and code. They're the result of engineering brilliance, honed over decades, brought to life with design and purpose. Each process is a blend of speed, grace, and control. Whether it's molding plastic, shaping metal, or slicing foam, there's something deeply satisfying about watching these machines do their thing. If factory satisfaction had a visual dictionary, this would be it. Love what you saw? Smash that like button, drop a comment with your favorite machine, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos that celebrate the art of automation, speed, and precision.